are.
I'm sorry, those 2 one-shots have just taken up my whole brain right now.
Right? Like, I'm trying to refocus real quick. I was taking notes
recording?
for... Now I am. I'll just say it. Just say it.
Now we got to get into some dumbass conversation so I can just be like, hey, what? I need to start getting paid for this.
You need to start getting paid for your catchphrase that you came up with.
I mean, yeah?
Yeah. All right. Hold on a second. So, damn it.
I would just like to point out then that my wife is really pretty.
Your wife is super pretty.
Your wife is beautiful, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Like, I'd do her.
Ah, all right. I'd watch that. I actually almost took a picture just for you, Dippy.
Aww.
She was laying on the couch all naked. Look all pretty.
Oh, come on. You can't say that and then not send me the fucking picture.
You ruined it.
You know how incredibly aggressively bisexual I am.
Well, I thought I'd tease you.
This is so rude.
It was reminiscent of like how someone would lay if you're going to draw a nude. Like,
it was draw me like one of your French girls.
Like, send it and I will.
I mean, I didn't take the pic, so I'll have to
damn you. Okay, you know what? We're just moving on.
Moving on. Moving right along.
Okay, so fun fact, for anyone who doesn't know, we have a new player joining us today. Say hello to Steven.
Hola.
Who?
Hello.
Steven.
Who? Who's Steve?
What the fuck?
Steven?
I don't know who Steven is, but what's up, man? How you doing? Chilling.
Doing good.
Glenn, just so you know, Steven is my son.
Oh.
Which means that the entirety of this Night Circus thing, every time you play, I was sitting right here.
Wishing you were playing.
He's the one that was like, oh, that was wrong.
Glad you're here, Steven.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I finally got to get in.
Welcome! Happy to have you. Very also excited to have you because that means I get to move the fucking story in a great way. And guys, you're going to be so proud of me because I knew Steven was coming. I planned ahead.
Oh, God. Hold on.
What?
How many drinks in are you?
Literally none. I've been drinking water today.
We're going to have a good game today, guys.
Okay, no, I lied. One shot.
Shot time.
Shut up, Paula.
No, I have to start off cool-headed because I did actually plan some shit that I need to fucking remember today.
You sometimes remind me of our friend Julie.
I hope Julie's hot and funny.
She is hot and she is funny, and she actually is my ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
yes.
Cool. Well, I could be your ex-girlfriend too, you know.
Oh, well.
No, my friend.
No?
Anyway.
Okay, anyway.
There's many stories with Julie, but the one thing is she was a drinker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she would go to easy, happy-go-lucky drunk, fucked up in like 2.5 seconds.
Hold on, we're talking about so fucked up that we're singing.
Nelly.
No,
like, oh my God.
The chick with all the crying music.
Oh my God.
Adele?
Hello.
Adele.
Yeah,
Good.
Adele. All the
Great
okay. I'm so glad I connected that.
Like I'm ready to go drunk. They both these bitches too, because we had to stop hanging out.
Let's set fire to the rain and cry about it.
I'm gonna break your radio.
Drinking Black Velvet.
They're smashing Black Velvet
out of a plastic bottle, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know it's bad when you're drinking out of a plastic bottle.
I have not been there. Thank fucking God.
Oh,
you just don't remember.
Don't.
It's probably true.
So, are we playing D&D or what?
Let's go. Okay, so I don't give a shit what happened last session because we're starting out on a boat.
You got your flippin' poppets.
Because Mr. A got fucked up.
Well,
It's
yeah,
a
no,
good
we're
hard
not
look at
picking
the
up there.
motherfucking boat.
We're starting on a motherfucking boat.
Wait,
Good hard look.
Huh?
wait. How's this work? I had things I wanted to do before we went to the boat.
She thinks she's looking at character.
Well, I'm introducing a new character, dog.
Fine, I'll shut up. Fine.
All right, so, Steven, you're on a boat.
Yes.
The boat is not in the water, and you've been on this boat for almost a week. It's a nice boat. I mean, like, the portholes are kind of hard to see through because of that. There's, like, a weird symbol on them. It's like a circle with an eye with, like, two weird lines coming out of it. And you haven't actually gotten to talk to the captain yet. You spoke.
Very good.
Yeah, you spoke with the co-captain. She was not nice to you. She demanded that you pay her up front for the entire passage, wouldn't take no for an answer, and that was the only way you were able to get on the boat in the first place. And what you immediately noticed is that the boat is manned by mostly children.
Really?
Yes.
No, I am thoroughly bugged out right now.
I mean, they all look well fed. They don't look happy, but they look well taken care of.
Alright, so I've been... For the sounds of it, I've been holed up in my cabin for about a week, right?
If you chose to stay in your cabin, absolutely. If you decided to, like, try to mingle with the children, sure.
It sounds like it was frowned upon for me to mingle with the children.
Not so much frowned upon, just the children are very aware that, their jobs are going to be very short-lived. You've kind of gathered the impression that they're only working on the ship until they get to their destination, and then they're all offloading.
That's very peculiar. I'm at the point where I'm very curious as to what's going on, but not exactly willing to pick a fight. You know what I mean?
Wild.
Yes.
Can you move us down into another channel for a minute?
Yes, just a moment.
Me, you, Copy, and Felicia.
Okay, well, what we need to do is, just go to I'll move us into the wild channel.
Or I'll just join the wild channel.
Sorry, Steven.
Sorry, yeah, I apologize.
From the lead.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my friend.
I think they want you in there too, Copy.
Oh, all right. That one.
Talk to them real quick, and then we'll be right back to you, okay?
Can I take him?
All right, baby. He's gonna take the dog for a walk, and I'll be right back, okay?
Sounds good.
They went blonde. Hey, Dippy.
Yeah?
We're alone. We should get naked and fucking go streaking through the general chat.
What the fuck are you talking about? What is happening right now? I'm so creeped out. Like
So
my stomach is hurting.
Dog figured that he'd go down there and catch up with what had happened, but he didn't realize that Steven and Wild was sharing, so it stole him from
I'm
you.
so sorry.
No, you're fine. I just
I'm like, oh,
no.
we
I
could
just
just go kill two birds with one stone and kind of figure shit out.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
The
I
great
just walked.
right there.
I just walked into Alex's office like all of my players just went into a secret chat without me, and I swear to God, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm so sorry.
And he just laughed at me.
Oh, he'll get to hear it too.
I'm really
Oh,
disappointed
it'll
with
be
myself
great.
right now. That just ticked me off.
I'm sorry,
There's
Donnie.
a fucking machine. You dumbass.
What?
It's okay. I'm over it. No, I didn't realize that Wild and Steven are on one machine.
No,
Yeah.
you're fine. You're fine.
We only have one phone. Sorry.
No, you're
it's
fine.
totally fine. Whenever Steven comes back, we continue.
We have 2 tablets, but only one phone.
It's
I have
an
a
idiot.
question, Wild. I
Yeah.
have a question.
You're not an idiot.
Hey, Wild. Not Wild. My bad. Fuck. My bad, Wild. Damn it. Dippy, I have a
Yes?
question for you. You know how you said last session we all had to move away from the circus?
Yes, in a
Talking about
sense.
this.
I'm about to.
Are all of my animals on that boat too? Because they're not leaving without me. You know that, right?
Oh my god. Okay. I'll
This is
keep,
Noah's Ark right now on
I will
this boat.
keep that in mind. You're not on the boat.
Oh, I wish.
You're the boat's not there. It is in the air.
I'll tell you what, when it's time to leave, every single one of them are coming out of there.
Are you about to go like full pirate and just try to steal a boat?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be Noah's Ark. Like, we're gonna be taking all the animals on the boat whenever we have to move away.
Oh god. Okay. I'll Yep. Sure.
I got a Jabberwock, I got deers and weird shit. They're all coming.
You do not have a Jabberwock. I can tell you that
This
right
is-
now.
This is the Great Migration.
You don't have a Jabberwock.
You're right, but I do have elementals of my own, so
Oh,
it's all
Dog
good.
picked up on that. I'm proud.
You have a Trask.
No.
That's even better.
No, you
That's even
don't.
better.
A mini Trask.
No.
It's a little lizard that might grow up
size of a-
thinking it is.
The size of an elephant.
No. The best you fucking have is like a Rubik's Cube sized gelatinous cube.
What?
Even
The,
worse.
in an aquarium? That'd be dope.
All I gotta,
I'm
yo,
gonna feed it.
now that you say that, Dippy, all I gotta do is kick Mr. A into that gelatinous cube and watch him dissolve.
You forget he has enlarged reduce.
Dude, to
That's
have a
alright.
little pet gelatinous cube in an aquarium would be a great torture device.
Your gelatinous cube is also in the tree, which you are not.
That's okay. No, they're all coming
You
with
watered
anyways,
it?
so it's all good.
You watered
Oh my
it,
god.
and it
I still
grew.
want a gelatinous cube. In an
Oh
aquarium.
god. Dog, you know, like the moss balls, they're pretty much gelatinous cubes.
I mean in Dilly's lounge, but yeah, I know what.
Oh,
I can't
in
get me
Dilly's
a fucking mouse ball, damn it.
I can
Been
make
trying to get 'em.
one super easy. All I need is something square and do the do like neon green color for the resin,
Uh-huh.
and then you could have a gelatinous cube. I could put like the skull of the mouse and shit in it.
Right?
Maybe a sword or two.
You know, just thinking about that, it makes me want to smoke glow-in-the-dark weed. I don't know why.
Me too.
My
I feel like if I smoke it, I'll really radiate the room.
my
David is back.
Oh, nice.
Yay! Are we playing D&D or what?
Yeah, I was waiting on you guys to get done with planning your murders.
Oh, what?
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh, he told on you. All right. Steven.
Okay.
Yes. The boat. You've been on there almost a week. Did you want to try to talk to anybody while this week was going by?
I'm gonna say I was trying to investigate without drawing attention. I'm not exactly stealthy, but
Yeah, you're a big dude. Go ahead and roll me. Roll me investigation with disadvantage. Because no one's gonna miss this huge loxodon peeking around corners.
Problem with that
Oh, can you not roll?
is we have disadvantage.
Yeah, so what you do is you roll it in the channel, in the Discord channel. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and roll it for him, okay?
Okay.
I could do rolls for you if you like.
I got it.
Okay, just letting you know.
Do you not see the little green A next to
Yes, I know. He has advantage on investigations, but disadvantage means it's just straight.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, D20 plus 5 or plus 7?
Plus 5.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a magical adventure.
he naturally always has advantage on it, so disadvantage
Good
means just
choices.
investigation.
You don't really need stealth for it at all, just because you're on a ship.
Yeah,
It's open.
I'm not trying to sneak around. I'm just
25. He napped 20.
Oh shit! Cool, awesome. Fuck. You very, very early on have learned that this is a slaving ship.
God damn it.
The children are slaves, and they will be dropped off to an orphanage upon your arrival to the White City.
Well, I can't exactly do anything right now with that.
No, you can't, but you also did learn through some whispers that the captain's name, hold on, I have it here, is Phineas. Captain Phineas, that's what everyone calls him. And his co-captain is Captain Fairgrass.
See.
And she's the mean one.
Well, I'll keep this in the back of my head until we land, because I can't exactly do anything with it right now. I have no backup, and I do not know how to pilot a ship.
That is fair. All right.
So rather than cause a ruckus on board, I'll retire to my cabin and wait it out.
All right. And your meals are delivered promptly at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they're always delivered by a different dirty child who looks sad in the eyes but is well fed.
Filthy creature.
Just little waifs of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at this point that you're about an hour away from making port, as it were, which is really just kind of like stopping the ship from floating while it's above a circus. All right, and we go back. Where were you guys holding Mr. H? I believe it was in Gwynny's tent.
No, we were in Gloria's house.
Oh, yep, you're in Gloria's house. Okay, and you fucked his day up. What's happening?
So, when we closed last time, Mr. A had poofed away.
Yes.
So we're all, as far as I know, kind of still standing there in that moment. And Gloria and Joel are both bound. One is entangled and the other is tied up with arcane locks, I believe.
Yes.
Let's be right there.
Yep. All right. So how do you want to proceed?
Don't let everybody speak at once.
I need just a second. I'll be right there.
Nope. No, you're fine.
Gabi's just gonna come out of left field and be like, God damn it. I really wanted to kill Mr. A. I really wanted him to die. Too bad. He did get fucked up, though.
He needed to die.
Preferably, I would have wanted both of them to die, but...
Well, I mean, obviously, a perfect world is both of them die, but if either one of them dies, it stops, so it doesn't matter which one we do, just one of them needs to go.
Right, I agree.
And you hear a very quiet sound of Gloria just laughing. She's kind of just chuckling under her breath while she listens to this discussion.
Oh,
Okay,
Gloria,
I'm back.
give it your best.
All right. I'd laugh with her. This was way too easy.
Well, we didn't actually accomplish anything other than seriously wounding him.
Indeed.
I just wish I knew where he was.
We did accomplish this. Gloria and Joel are now prisoners.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
But to what end are they
Question.
prisoners?
Well, no. What do you want to do with them?
What's
You
your
could take
question?
their magic away. But, my question is, I asked Gloria and Joel at the same time. I'm like, so if the game is over, does that mean that you lost your powers?
And Gloria is still chuckling. She is just kind of finding this whole situation amusing. But Joel looks at him and says, no. We've trained for years to gain the powers, so no. But the game is over for us currently.
That's a bummer.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Why is it a bummer that we still have magic?
Well, no reason. He just walks away, he waddles away.
Really?
No reason.
Billy's going to go over to Gloria as she's sitting on the couch.
Can I help you? Seriously, this is just so fucking stupid. Can I help you?
He's going to pull out his dagger. He's going to straddle her.
Mm-hmm.
And you're real close to her face. What would protect me from slicing your throat right now?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Would you like to live? Eh. How about you, Joel? Would you like her to live?
Dilly? You know the
Yes.
answer to that. Please stop.
Turn the circus over to us and get out.
What do you mean, turn it over?
You leave right now.
All right.
And you don't look back.
Great. That would be wonderful. You're going to let me up and get off me?
You gotta take Joel with you as punishment. He's your best friend now. You love him. Go.
Is there a way, a spell, that we can bind these two together?
Tomorrow I can do that. I can't do that today, but tomorrow I can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you want to roll an insight on Joel? Because he's flat out said no when you asked.
Oh, I do.
No.
All right. Rolling deception. Go ahead.
All right, let's meta for 1 second. Two, please. Do we want the circus, guys? I mean,
I don't really want to rebuild a new gaming thing, and we have not used up the circus, so I feel like that as Dilly and Gwenny, we would definitely want to stay where we feel familiar.
It is home. Like at the base level, even though Joel and Gloria aren't trustworthy anymore, it's still home.
Yeah, we haven't learned anything else in our lives.
If we stay at the circus, could I get can I get 2 floors worth of forest, please?
Oh, you can have all the forest you want, sweetie.
And can I also get all the newest books to read about magic? Can I get that too?
I mean, I feel like I don't have any books, and Dilly doesn't have any books, but Joel and Gloria's houses do, so, go to it.
I mean...
yeah. He looks back at Gloria, he's like, oh, yeah. It's showtime, bucko. Just making eye contact with Gloria, saying it's showtime.
All right. Yes,
Joel's insight on Joel. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
I rolled 26.
Okay, well, he rolled a 7 in deception, so there is absolutely a way he can bind himself to Gloria. And
There is?
Oh yeah, there definitely is.
Oh yeah, my friend. Oh yeah.
All right, so I think we would like him to do that. I don't want to release Gloria, but maybe we could release Joel so he does that, and then we'll release Gloria?
Well, I mean, I could release Joel. Yeah, fuck it.
Wait.
Wait.
Okay, my friend, I'm sorry, my friend. Oh.
Go ahead, Julie.
What's on your mind, Joel?
What?
What? You have to tell when you're holding something back. I'd like to know what it is. You can tell me. You're bound. You have no option but to talk right now.
And very oddly, Joel looks over at Gloria and he looks scared. Like he's almost looking at her as if he's asking permission for something.
I knew he was a sub.
Fuck off.
Interesting.
Well, what? Well, what, Dilly?
What, do you need her permission?
It's not my business to tell.
You're such a little bitch, Joel.
Sometimes I could be, yes.
Not in a good way.
All right. That's very rude.
Little bitch.
You raised me.
And I raised you not to be a bitch, so something obviously rubbed off and left with you. Fuck, yes, I can buy myself to it, alright? Yes. And Gloria screeches at him. Wordless sound, like just fucking screeching.
All right, then I want to go ahead and let's release Joel, and I think we all ought to be armed and like ready and holding down on him. And Joel, you can go ahead and bind yourself to Gloria now, and then and only then will I release her.
Please, there's one more thing.
All right.
When are you going to see this boat?
Oh, today, actually.
I think we'll be going with you.
That's fine. They probably won't want to speak with me anymore since I'm no longer
Breathing?
part of the
Maybe.
circus, Dilly.
Oh.
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
Do you feel threatened?
I definitely, yes, I do.
That's good. I'm glad you do.
All right. Yep, sure. And he casts planar binding on her.
Okay.
Which, specifically, I can't send it in, but the target is specifically only a celestial, elemental, fae, or fiend. And hold
And it
on.
worked.
I have to roll for both of them. Hold on a second.
Does it work?
I'm checking. Wow, yeah. Barely, but yes. By one fucking point, yes.
Would I know that the target is celestial, fae, fiend, or elemental?
Go ahead and roll insight for me.
Insight or arcana?
Arcana. Let's go with that one.
Okay.
Speaking of rolls, Dippy, meta question. I'm wondering if I could just roll in Beyond and have Mom verify that the roll is what it is.
Oh yeah, no, okay, that's like my one rule for this game is like, if you guys want to roll either just on Beyond or flat out roll your own dice, I'm cool with that. I will trust you.
Okay. That
17.
will make things a lot easier on my end.
Okay, not a
17.
problem. 17. Doo-doo-doo.
Wow,
Yes.
Dilly, you got like 5 nat 20s in a row.
Yeah. You notice. you
So,
notice that Gloria isn't fucking normal.
I look at Dilly and Felicia and Copy, and I say, we have a problem, guys. We didn't realize about this.
Let's know how to run a circus. I mean, other than that.
No, she is something other than prime material
Human.
plane. No, she's not a prime material plane being. She's a fae, a fiend, an elemental, or a celestial. She's from another plane.
If she's a celestial, I would know it, I think.
Well, that makes sense. I'm a part celestial, and I don't think Mr. Hector was, angelic in any way, shape, or form.
Meta.
Dilly, you would know if she was a fiend or a celestial.
Don't they know? Don't they just know a celestial or a fiend? Like
Yes.
if one is celestial to another, or fiend to another?
I would assume Dilly would, yeah. Because he's both.
How is she hidden it?
Oh, she hasn't. You don't recognize you don't recognize fiend or celestial.
Okay.
So that leaves fae or elemental. Which is it, Gloria?
Oh, it's actually none ya. None your fucking business.
No, I think it is very much my fucking business.
It's really not, since we're not part of the circus anymore, and we're fucking leaving, correct? You wanted
I
us to
draw
leave?
my dagger and I hold it at her throat. It is my business. Fae or elemental.
Did you know that Fey blood is different colored than elemental blood, and elemental blood is different colored than anything else? So if you want to fucking find out, go ahead and cut it.
I very definitely stick her right, not in the jugular, but in the neck so that it bleeds right next to the jugular.
All right, and you see... Hold on, I have to roll for this one. Other room.
She's pissed me off. Do you need me to roll an attack?
No, you're fine. I'm not gonna... Unless you are trying to hurt her. Or are you just trying to give her a little cut so you can see the color of blood?
This is just a cut to see the color of her blood.
Okay, then you don't have to roll for that. And that would be... silver.
So that's Faye.
Yep.
Knew it.
She's Faye. She might be Shadow Faye, but she is Faye.
What color do you bleed, Jill?
Red.
Because we're about to find
Let's
out.
find it.
I bleed red like a human. Joel
Let's
is
find
terrible.
out, Joel.
Please, no. Literally, you've seen me get a paper cut before. I bleed red.
He does bleed red. Felicia,
Go ahead.
did you bleed silver?
I don't believe I did. I mean, I never, maybe it's one of those things that you got to be in proximity for. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut the my palm.
As you're doing that, Gloria is literally screaming to stop.
Why do you want me to?
Are you going to stop or are you going to keep going? That's the question.
I'm going to look up at her and just continue doing it just dumbly. Like, I wish that I could explain it better than the way that my niece looks at my sister when she's like being yelled at. That dumb whole.
It's called the I do it, I get a whipping, I do it anyway stare.
Yeah, the I don't
It's like
give a
that
fuck
cat.
stare.
That cat that looks you dead in the eye and then as it's knocking a water glass off the end table.
Yep, that one.
The last cup of coffee, knowing it's you got no more coffee. That's
Yep.
that's it.
God. Yeah, okay.
Mine's are
And when she sees that you're just gonna go for it, she shuts her mouth and purses her lips and just kind of narrows her eyes at you. And your blood does come out red. And then almost kind of like when it hits the oxygen in the air, it turns silver.
Oh, that is interesting.
That's
Alicia, did you know you got Faye in you?
I didn't. I mean, that's giving me ghost pimples.
Felicia, please go ahead and add Fey Touch at any point in time to your character sheet.
Nice.
That's it's a little weird. But
This gives you possibilities, my dear. There's a lot of magic possibilities now.
well, that just means that maybe I could be a juggler or something when we take over, right?
Things we
Or
find
even
out.
that, darling.
Something just occurred to me.
What's that, Dilly?
There's a whole world that they could live in all by themselves.
There is. You are right, and we have access to it. Oh, you are so bright. Let me go get it, and I will run back to my tent and get the briefcase.
So, Gloria, Joel,
And they both
Mr. Dilly,
they both look at
Yes.
you.
do you think that maybe we could put the little paper tents in there? Maybe make them so that can we make them paper?
I don't think we can make
Stick
mistakes.
figurines.
I'm not sure I follow what you mean, dear.
Joel can make his own paper tents.
Well, what I mean is-
Joel like interrupts very quickly, and I would suggest that you not move the paper from the cabin. It's what stabilizes the circus. If you plan to stay here, please don't move them.
No, we'll give you some fresh paper, some uncreased paper. Let you make your own tents.
We never
After all-
wanted to make tents. Do you not understand?
That's too
Right.
bad.
Well, I mean, you're going to be by yourselves in this world of your own. You're going to need shelter of some kind.
Yeah,
How about
Who are you
this?
sending us?
Oh,
I hold up the briefcase.
Oh, fuck.
yes.
Yeah, and you know what? Don't worry about that cabin and your little paper fortress in there. I'll just shrink the cabin down and throw it in the suitcase with you guys, all right?
No,
good?
we can't do that. That's all.
Oh,
That
no.
is the circus. We have to keep the cabin.
We need to keep that.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
All right, I could just shrink you guys down then. Throw you in there.
That could be interesting.
No.
What?
I would prefer just to leave as you originally offered.
Well, see, the thing is, don't think I believe anything you say.
Fair.
And I don't want you to be a problem later.
I
And
won't.
we've put you in this little
And
cave.
you did say you keep your magic, so I mean, the potential for you to come back and bite us in the ass is high.
The potential for me to come back and attempt to get you out of this game is high. Me biting you in the ass is not.
What? Why should I believe you? Why should we even consider it? When we could keep you in this little case for as long as we need to.
If you would unbind me, I would happily shake your hand.
That means nothing.
You can see the truth.
I don't believe it.
You
The
don't.
truth is whatever you put in your head.
Tilly, wait a second, Tilly. You do have the ability to see the truth of what he says if you shake his hand. I do trust him that far.
He's also
He was good to us for as many years as he was good to us. Yes, he's been an absolute shit. Yes, he has lied to us over and over and over fucking over again. But he's never actively been cruel to either of us, and he has tried to keep us safe. So I think if you shake his hand and discover the truth of what he says.
I don't want to shake his hand, but I have an alternative.
All right. What's that?
And I'm going to look at Gloria. She goes in the case.
They're bound together. If she goes, he has to go.
You've literally just made me bind myself to her.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I know what that means, brother.
Can she be in the case bound to him?
I mean, I have to. If you put her in the case, I must carry the case. So, yes, that would actually make sense.
So be it.
And Gloria just starts laughing because she thinks this is hilarious. She's a bitch.
Okay. I would like to go ahead and open the case, which is arcane locked, and I have control of it.
Careful.
And dump Gloria in there, still bound up, still arcane locked.
Oh, as she falls into the case, you just hear her go, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're not going to unbind me."
No, not yet.
You can get it.
She's not happy. She lands like in the floor of the case and just starts screaming back up.
Not so laughing now, are we?
Oh, fuck you, you tiny little bitch.
And I shut the case and lock it.
Damn, I want to cast her one spell on her to make her really rethink them words.
Okay, what do you want? I can retcon that. What do you want?
As she says that, I would cast Geas on her. I think that's what it's called. Geas?
Yes,
G. Magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out some service or refrain from some action. Of course. Oh, yeah, perfect. So I need her to make a wisdom saving throw as I tell her, you can't speak anymore.
All right, and what?
Stop talking.
Ah!
Oh!
Oh, God.
You have to beat a
That's dope.
my DC of 20.
Oh, yeah. Nope. She's, she goes mute.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
close
gotta
the case
roll
and
damage for her real quick.
And I close the case and lock it.
Yeah, so as she's going in there, she's gonna suffer some psychic damage. That's 5d10, so she suffers 35 psychic damage as she goes into the case.
Fuck. All right, let me write that down. You said 35?
35, yep, psychic damage.
All right.
You, my friends,
Is all
are full of surprises.
She is bound and she is dumb and she is locked in the case.
Yep.
And then
Really?
I hand the
Really?
case to Dilly to give to Joel.
Here you go.
And Joel can't open that case. Only I can.
Keep it safe.
I will. Might I have the password?
No.
You do realize
Thank-
how fucked
thank-
up this is, right?
Yes.
Joel,
Yeah.
what do you think our lives have been?
Very fucking good. Honestly.
Really?
Up until
Really?
the last week, yes, incredibly good.
You
Honestly?
want to go in the box too?
So Felicia's just gonna start giggling, and she's gonna look up and Joel, now you're physically carrying the baggage of my grandma.
That is not funny.
Your literal shame. It's not funny.
And Joel,
Yes, dear.
our lives have been slavery. Our lives have been a lie. No amount of good deeds a year ago, or 15 years ago, or 20 years ago offsets the fact that you have done nothing but lie to us and keep us as bought chattel since we were children.
And you see, now that Joel is not bound, he very kind of quickly like lifts a hand up and like rubs his eye, like something got in it, and he goes, all right, can I go now?
I think maybe you better.
Wait,
You can come see me in a little while, and I'll think about opening the case for you. But I think for a few days, Gloria needs to think about things, and I need to know that she's not able to be walking around on the ground.
Fair
couple
enough.
things.
Yes, Dilly.
I want to roll perception, I think, on what you just did.
Okay. I mean, like, let's be you rolling
12.
perception is like not even a question anymore.
Well, I rolled a 12, so
Oh shit. Yeah, no, you yeah. Joel got something
passive
in
or
his
not,
eye. What's your passive?
24.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's definitely like trying not to cry.
You'll be fine. Buck up.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Now we
then.
have insurance.
And he'll
Isn't that what you call it?
no, Dilly, you were never
Leverage. A little leverage.
Oh, Dilly. And he kind of shakes his head and starts to turn around to leave and then stops, turns back to face you, Dilly, and holds a hand out to shake your hand.
Mr. Dilly, I would take his hand. I mean, he was your papa.
He's wanting you to read him, Dilly.
It's very conflicting how I feel about you right now, Joel. One side of me wants to stick my dagger deep into your throat.
Fair.
And one side wants to acknowledge who you are. And then I'll take his hand.
Roll insight.
Ooh, 17.
Okay, hold on a second. 17 is good, because he's not fighting it. I almost rolled and then I was like, wait, no. Yeah, no, you get the impression that Joel really just wanted to be a dad all his life. And as much as he was contracted into fucking you guys over, he still considered himself the best dad he possibly could be to you.
And Gwynny is giving him as much as she can right now. I don't know whether he sees that or not, but she's doing as much as she can. The betrayal that she feels is just guttural, visceral level. And for her to let him walk away is as much as she can do.
Oh yeah, he recognizes this. Dilly, you can totally pick up on the fact that he never expected for you guys to have a happy ending with him, ever. He knew that you were going to eventually hate him, and he did all he could to make sure that your time together was good.
Okay. I want to leave him with some psychic damage, though.
All right, go ahead and roll attack.
I never really determined how that would work.
I would say go with your... Do you have any weapons aside from your dagger? Because I feel like the dagger's not appropriate.
I have a spell attack modifier. It's +5.
Okay, go ahead and do an unarmed strike with that modifier.
I can just do this one right here. It's already +5. It's lightning spear, but I'll just use the attack roll.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
Jeez. And we never really determined what kind of damage it would be.
So you're sending psychic though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah.
Copy, you have something that does psychic damage. What's its die?
D10s.
Yes, or whatever it's called.
D10s?
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
the lightning
D10, yeah.
spear is 2d10. Want me to just use that?
Yep, go for it.
Much, don't you think?
Damn. 18.
Shit. Okay.
And what?
Ooh.
And as I pull away,
I get that.
I'm gonna leave the vision of like Lily Fairgrass kicking me off that boat.
And as
And then
you pull
when
away,
it's falling.
yeah, Joel's nose starts to kind of bleed, and he wipes it on the back of his hand really quick, and kind of wipes it on the back of his pants, and very hurriedly goes to exit and leave and just go away.
It'll take me a moment to like drop my hand back down to my side as he's just let go and left.
Oh, my tummy hurts. I feel so bad.
Oh, sorry. Too
No,
much?
no, it was my fault. I did this. Yeah, okay, so flipping back to the ship real quick. Steven, you
I'm
hear
listening.
someone yell out, "Anchor dropping," and it doesn't really make sense because you're not in the water, but there is an anchor that's dropped, and it hits really hard into the ground, like into a field of dirt and grass that looks like it's been punched by a giant over and over again.
Quick question.
Yeah.
This realm is in the Shadowfell, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I believe so. I
Kinda
just
like-
need the circus.
Right, it is a Ravenloft to me.
Okay. So I kind of understood that this is not a water-going ship.
Oh yeah,
When I
but what you
on it.
weren't expecting was the incredible jolt. I'm gonna need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw when this anchor hits the ground, because the ship does not come to a complete soft stop.
Okay. Oh. Shoot. That's
Just gotta beat a DC 10, my man. Just DC 10. Come on now.
9.
Fuck. Okay. And where you're in your cabin, correct?
Yeah.
Where are you sitting, or are you standing?
I've already got my stuff loaded up. I think I realized the ship was docking soon. I'm standing next to my bed.
Okay, when the ship anchors and just jolts hard, you go flying forward into your bed, and your tusks kind of get stuck in the mattress for a minute. Until you kind of push the mattress off, and then there's these two big holes. You can try to cover them up with the blankets if you want, but anchor has dropped.
Hold on. Actually, I'm going to use prestidigitation. See about mending those holes.
Oh, okay. There you go.
No, prestidigitation doesn't mend holes.
Oh, that's just mending is mending.
Mending would mend holes. Prestidigitation would smooth the covers over the top of them and mask the holes till you got off the boat.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
There you go. All right, and as you kind of hurry off the gangplank and down into White City, you're kind of immediately greeted with this huge, like, glass structure that very clearly houses a circus. And there is kind of like a sign post, not in front of the circus that's for the circus, but there's a signpost that kind of like points in different directions, and it's saying, like circus, and underneath in parentheses it says with an in.
I reach into my backpack, one of the pockets of my backpack, pull out my little scroll case, and pull a map out of the case to look at the map. I thought, look up at the circus sign, look back at the map, look back and forth a bit. How old is this circus? The fuck?
There's not like a circa sign. You have no idea, unless you want to roll history. Have you been to the White City before?
No, but the reason I came to the White City is because, what was the name of that city in Zoros?
In the abandoned Elven city in Wildmount, in the north of Wildmount, and I'll find the name of it here in a minute.
I had gone on an archaeological expedition there and found a small elven scroll case. And inside I found a map of something called the Night Circus, with the crest of the White City on the top of it. And trying to figure out what this map was for was what brought me to the White City.
Oh, in that case, roll me perception.
Okay, give me just a second.
Meta.
Yes.
Okay. Is this later in the day that this is occurring?
This is basically Joel is leaving, the ship is coming in. You guys totally did not ask him to stick around to meet the ship, and you did, but then he was like, I don't work here, so they won't want to meet with me. They want to meet the new owners.
How do I...
Molesmyr. Molaesmyr. Molesmyr.
For some reason, this isn't rolling with advantage.
What are you trying to roll?
Perception. I've got advantage on that, but I don't want to
Just roll it twice. Just roll it twice.
Just roll it twice. Okay. Take the bigger one.
Okay. I just wondered if that was an actual setting on here. Okay. 15 total. 13
right.
plus 2.
So you recognize some of the peaks in the map that you got that kind of match towards the peaks of the tents you're seeing in this big glass circus structure, but you're not entirely sure. It's close enough that you think it could be, but you're really not sure. Yet this is also the only circus you see, so...
Guess I'll have to do some investigation then.
Go for it.
At the same time, this guy ain't getting off a ship full of slave kids.
Oh yeah, and your perception also gets you enough to see that, like, as you're kind of, looking around, comparing your map to your surroundings, the kids are, like, shuffling off in a single file line, and it's almost like they're doing that, like, kindergarten thing of, like, everyone hold the rope, but then you realize in horror that they're not holding on to the rope. The rope is looped around their wrists and is just connecting them in a single file line.
Now, is the Neverland the only ship in and out of the White City?
No, it's just the one you were unlucky enough to charter.
Okay, do I see that all the kids got off the ship?
Yeah, all of them left off. Like, you were there long enough to recognize them by visual, like, oh yeah, those are all the goddamn kids.
Okay. Are the captains off the ship?
The main captain is not, but Captain Fairgrass is leading the children, and there is a guard of some kind of taking up the rear of the line. And they're headed straight towards the orphanage.
I am going to
Here we go.
approach Captain Fairgrass and politely inquire, "Good morning, Captain. It's just, why are you taking your crew off the ship?"
Because they're not my crew anymore. And she kind of looks at you, like, curiously, like, why are you even speaking to me?
Well, I have a bit of a problem with slavers.
Oh, well, that's cute, I guess. Admirable. Good for you.
And yet, I have a slaver right in front of me.
And yet you paid the slaver to transport you. What's the fucking problem? You just funded my endeavor. Do you want to go to the police? We can talk to them.
The fact that this is apparently not a new thing means I don't think the police are going to do anything.
They really aren't.
I see.
So, what's this conversation about?
Well, mostly it's about seeing if you have any regrets. And I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on the guard and draw Orgosh.
Oh. Okay.
How far is the guard behind me?
Hold on.
Orgosh.
Orgosh. Oh gosh. I love the name though. Hold on, let me pull up your character sheet real quick so I can see what that is.
Bum, bum, bum.
He goes in hard though, huh?
Huh?
You go hard, like right off the bat. I love it.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Ulrich is pissed. He is furious, and he has been bottling this up for a week.
Oh no. Okay, 5 foot squared. Blah blah blah. And I need to make a strength saving throw. 13. Okay, let's see how this goes. I've been rolling real fucked up today. 7 plus 3. Nope. Okay. She's held. And she watches you, well, her guard is held, but she watches you pull out this sword and kind of narrows her eyes and ushers the kids forward a little bit faster, and they keep going towards the orphanage, where a woman is kind of like waiting with wide open arms for them, like, oh yes, come to me, children. And the co-captain says, are you gonna kill me? Right here in front of all these children? That would be really traumatizing for them, don't you think?
Probably won't kill you. After all, can't exactly talk if you're dead.
I mean, we can talk. I'm totally down with having a conversation.
Well then, come. Is there a building nearby?
Yeah, I was actually about to go to a meeting. We could talk there, I guess.
Away from the kids? Very well then.
They'll be fine. They all have their notes on them.
They have what?
Nothing. It's fine. Let's go. And she will just start walking towards the circus.
And I'm going to bring the guard with me. I have the guard follow me in the hand's grasp.
The guard is like kind of, he's not sad, and he's not mad, he's just like, I feel like I'm the one who always gets the shit when she goes outside of the ship. Like, this is just really bullshit to me now.
If he's grumbling, I'll say to him, "It's nothing personal, lad. I'd rather not deal with a knife in my back."
It's fine, I get it. I'm obligated to protect, so yeah, I would have to stab you. It's fine, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, you're dragging him along with you. You're following this woman into a circus.
I'm not sure he's aware that it's a tabaxi.
Oh, yeah. I did I not? Sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought I did.
No, the Captain Paragraphs is a tabaxi.
She is a tabaxi. Yes, I'm so sorry. I thought I did mention that. I did not. And she's beautiful, but also, like, really fucking mean. You can tell, like, if obviously you pulled a sword out and she was like, let's go to a fucking circus. Like, she's crazy.
Yeah, I would just... Partially one of the reasons why I have the guard tied up following us.
Fair enough. I mean, and she pays him to protect her, so like he said, he would have to stab you. Yes, fair. So you guys enter through this curtain that doesn't touch you. You walk through 2 black curtains, and you're kind of encased in darkness for a second, and you lose sight of her. But the second you come out, she's waiting on the other side. She hasn't run away or anything. She's just standing there, most likely because you have her current boyfriend trapped.
Oh, I have her boyfriend.
You don't know that. But yeah, that's why she's waiting.
Okay, I have a hostage.
That was a big old meta. You don't know that. You have to have a
Should I try to roll why she's cooperating?
You can.
You absolutely can roll insight.
I'm going to go ahead and roll that.
Let's go. Oh, fuck, he had advantage on insight.
Yeah, he has advantage on insight.
No, I don't have it.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Oh, it's investigation. He has advantage on investigation, not insight.
Okay.
I do have a +5 on insight.
I'm literally looking at his fucking character sheet, and I messed that up, too.
Yeah, look for the green A's.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, I rolled a 4, got +5, I got a 9.
Okay.
So do I realize why, or do I just know that this guy is important to her in some manner?
You gather that, like, he's an employee that is valued, but you have no idea why, because he was very easily, like, taken over by you. He seems kind of useless. You have no idea why she's cooperating.
Well, I'm just going to keep him close anyway. That did use one of my spell slots, though.
Alrighty. And yeah, she will just start kind of leading you down, if you're looking at the map, that main, like, aisle promenade area towards the upper left set of stairs at the end of, like, the carnival games, because that's where the employees are. And you don't know that, but as you reach there, it has a sign on the wall that says employees only, and she just marches right up the stairs.
Which floor is this?
If
you entered on the first floor.
You entered on the first floor. Yes.
And then she's marching up the stairs to the second floor.
Where's the stairs?
Let me pull this up. So on the ground floor, if you look at the north side, number 12, there's a set of stairs on the other side of that.
Okay, I think...
See the stairs right there?
Yeah, okay.
We found them.
I'm going past the tents, and we're heading for the stairs, okay.
Yep. And she walked right past the ticket booth, too. Like, there was a ticket person in the ticket booth trying to be like, hey, hello. And she just kind of waved them off. She is not here for the circus, clearly.
Alright, does the ticket guy try to say anything to me?
The ticket person is saying things to both of you, essentially. Like when you, welcome to the Night Circus. And before she can finish her, like, very halted sentence, the co-captain has already passed her.
As I go past, I'm going to look at her and say, I'm going to look out of the side of my eye and say, sorry, it appears I have a meeting with management.
Oh, that's fine. Management has recently changed. Good luck.
See. Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you. And then Polly goes back to greeting customers.
One thing about Ulrich is that tries to be polite.
I love Ulrich already.
Oh, shit, the circuit is open too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It did. Yep.
All right.
So, yeah, she, Co-Captain Fairgrass is walking through the crowd, up the stairs into crew quarters, and it's pretty much empty because everyone's working at this point. There is an old woman in a mini skirt and a tube top. And she's cleaning up, like, the dinner tables.
Bitsy! Bitsy went.
Yeah. But,
Ulrich is...
Oh, yeah? What? Yeah?
Ulrich's is a bit stunned, but he's just trying to roll with it because he's still watching the captain. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, and as you guys kind of hit the top of the stairs, and she turns, like, towards the tree rather than towards the actual, like, living areas. But you hear Betsy White's voice say, "Oh, hello!"
Good morning.
Evening.
Evening. Is it evening?
Yeah, it's the Night Circus. It's
Night
open.
Circus.
Good evening, miss.
Are you hungry? I can leave food out.
Maybe in a little while. It appears I have a meeting with management. Emergency meeting.
Oh. I'll come with you. And she just, like, immediately, like, comes up to you, links her arm in yours, and, like, goes ahead of Co-Captain Fairgrass and towards the tree.
Apparently the captain has to come with us. She's the one.
Oh, yes, I know, but I don't like her.
Yes, but I'd rather keep her in sight rather than risk her stabbing me in the back, because apparently I have a hostage.
Well, first of all, she can't hurt you while she's here, but, what?
The guard behind us in the rocky hand.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice him. Okay, great, awesome. Yeah, she definitely can't stab you in the back. And she kind of taps the tree, and you see, like, these bright doors kind of glow into existence and open like elevator doors. And she ushers you and then the captain, and then she kind of shoves the guard in behind you guys before, like, wedging herself in with you.
You don't have to do that, dear. The hand follows me automatically. Don't strain yourself.
Oh, that's very useful. I'm sorry. I used to be a puppet. Did you know that? Now look at me. And she shows off her whole body. She poses.
That's very interesting. Man, I haven't magic like that before.
Well, I mean, anyway. And which floor are they on? They're in Gloria's. Okay, she's pressing Gloria's floor. Number 2. And you don't feel anything move around you. The door just kind of opens after a short pause. And
was this transition to a Grenadille Buddy recent?
I'm sorry, what?
Was this... You say you used to be a puppet. Were you... Was this...
This was a gift. And
Was it a recent one?
Yes.
Very...
Very recent. I haven't gone to the bathroom yet. I don't know how.
Oh, well...
You don't have to, I'm not asking you to teach me. That wasn't where I was going. Anyway, here we are.
It's awkward.
And the doors open, and what scene are they met with?
Oh,
I mean, the three of us, or four of us, I think, are just kind of sitting around in Gloria's house trying to figure out what to do next, aren't we?
Wasn't Joel literally just sleeping?
Joel just left.
Or did we catch him?
Yeah, did you guys pass Joel on the way in?
I doubt it because they were coming up the elevator.
He was gone.
Okay.
I
So
think that
you
I'm
might have
over.
passed him when you came into the circus, but you didn't notice him.
Yeah, I was keeping an eye on Fairgrass.
Meta, what are we doing, guys? Dilly, Copy, Felicia?
honestly, if you,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be playing some cards. I have a card set. I'll be playing Uno with Mr. Kitty if he wants.
Oh my god.
Sure, I think we would be actually kind of talking at least. Maybe
Yeah.
a short rest.
Yeah, sitting down, kind of. I think Gwynny is very definitely looking around to see what she could find that she can steal of Gloria's, like
Well, it's
help
not
her
stealing
with brandy
anymore.
and shit like that.
It's not stealing anymore. This is yours.
Yeah, but that hasn't registered yet, so she's very
Right.
definitely looking
Oh.
at.
I feel like we would have had some time to.
Yeah,
So-
definitely. Like,
Later.
I feel like there was
Right.
probably about an hour between Joel leaving and the like Bitsy and Stephen arriving.
So
Right.
yeah, so we're sitting in there talking and going, well, Dilly, what does this mean that we're supposed to be
Well,
opponents? I don't understand that. How can they make
One
us
thing-
be opponents?
one thing can those who need it take a short rest?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't need one. She's a spellcaster, so she might need it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway.
you can take a short
Oh.
rest. Absolutely.
So Felicia's going to be off kind of in the corner and taking some of the words that has been said. She's going to see if she can start to change a little bit of the area to fit what she would perceive as where she could channel more of her energy. So she's off in the corner trying to make it look like a graveyard. Kind of like one of those Gothic style graveyards with like big fucking arching mausoleums and shit.
Okay, so Gloria's specific like floor it doesn't have an outside. Are you changing like one of her rooms? Are you okay? So
Yeah.
her
she's
bedroom.
trying-
It would be her bedroom. Are you changing her bedroom into a graveyard?
I'm trying to, yeah, just to see if she can mold it and sculpt it like the way that they did. So she's doing a lot of concentration.
What what
And-
spell are you using?
I think that she would be. Let me go back there real quick. I think she's more just trying to do it with her mind.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Go
magic.
ahead. Actually, in that case, hold on. Let me.
Wouldn't that be Winnie being able to do that?
No. Felicia is Gloria's granddaughter, and Felicia is the Dilly and I are the new players, and Felicia and Kofi are the new heirs.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll me Arcana with advantage.
control the rooms.
No, it's Dilly and I that can control the rooms, but they have the magic as well.
Okay, so
They just don't know it yet.
And since this isn't an actual tent, this is fun.
18.
And that was with advantage? Oh, yep, it was. All right. Yeah, as you're concentrating, you can see the walls kind of starting to not necessarily melt, but warp into kind of like a foggy-esque forest situation. And the bed kind of starts to sink into the ground until just the headrest is there, and it turns into a stone headstone, and grass starts to sprout up where carpet used to be. Like, the longer you concentrate, the more it's looking like what you want it to look like.
What are you doing, Felicia?
And then it stops.
I was just, they said that you'd have to go somewhere and create your own game board. Well, I was just seeing if maybe we was able to do that here, but I started making a cemetery, and then that kind of reminded me, my mom was still behind here, I think, and with her with grandma trapped in the suitcase, I might be a little bit, I might have to go see her soon. But look, and I'm going to show you guys this, and
Wow, I mean, you did a lot in just a few minutes. I mean, it's not my aesthetics, but I can appreciate what you did. It looks cool. Dilly, you want to? What do you think? Should we just leave this part of the this house to Felicia? Dilly?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, obviously Gloria's not going to use it anymore. I have my tent. You have your place. Coffee has his forest.
I got 2 floors now, baby.
Why don't we leave this house to Felicia? What do you think?
I don't see a problem with that. That actually seems. She deserves it, I'd say.
And I mean, we can certainly investigate both this place and Joel's place for the magic and what we need for the circus. But I mean, this is a big house, and Felicia needs a place to stay.
That's awfully nice. I don't know. I don't know if I'd feel right staying in here.
How are you able to do that here?
They were saying that you can make your own game board, and I figured maybe if I thought hard enough that I'd be able to, I don't know.
That would mean you're also a player.
The way I understand it, she's not quite a player. She's like the next player after us, which gives her some powers, just like ours.
But if she can we could never control the world, but we were potential
We never
players.
tried, Dilly.
That's what you was doing when you was making them people dolls.
Yeah, you made dolls. I did scrying and looking in the crystal ball, and she can make places.
I don't know.
Because I got silver blood too.
Could be.
Nonetheless, more reason for her to have
this was your grandmother's place. So, if nothing else, you're entitled to it.
And when Dilly and Gwynny agree on this first subject, the entire house shudders and then settles, and then you all are very aware that it belongs to Felicia.
Oh, interesting.
That was weird.
I think we're going to have to be careful about what we agree on, Dilly. Or disagree on.
Well, true, but we agree this belongs to Felicia.
Yes, we do agree this belongs to Felicia.
And as you
I think we
both
need to visit-
say that again, Felicia, in your hand appears a key.
I think we should visit Coffee's forest next and make sure that we say that it belongs to him. What do you think?
I don't think we'd even have to be there. And I would like Joel's place.
All right.
I would very much like it.
All right. Joel's place belongs to Dilly.
You don't feel the shudder, but you feel the finality of the statement. And you're keenly aware that unless Dilly gives anyone else permission, they won't be able to press that elevator button anymore.
Copy,
Owns
your forest belongs
the
to you.
forest.
As it always has.
And again, not a physical shudder, not a physical earthquake of any kind, but there is a finality to that statement. And Copy, you get a key that appears in your hand, and you realize that this is your ownership over your 2 floors now.
Oh,
Billy?
2 floors.
Yes,
I would like my own place.
of course.
Tree, there is a floor that belongs to Gwynny.
Dilly?
There is a floor that belongs to Gwynny.
You actually feel it this time. Everyone, you don't need to roll a dex save, but like you feel your knees kind of buckle as the tree grows another story without actually fully growing physically. And Gwynny, you get to design that floor.
All right. I'll have it for you next week.
All right.
Is there maybe a tent that you guys want to get rid of? See if it works like that too?
It depends on who runs the tent. That's why I wanted Joel's place.
I think we need to redo the gluttony tent.
But Felicia, bear in mind, you took over Gloria's domain here, which means you may very well control her tents.
No, she did that. The tents themselves was the magic from what I was understanding. Like, what was that one you said you all caught on fire?
The maze.
Yeah, the maze.
Maybe y'all should try to get rid of it.
No, I think we should try to get rid of the gluttony tent.
Yeah, that one was very rude. I mean, that poor boy, he done did almost ate himself to death if it wasn't for all that skin slopping.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he did end up.
He's gone now. He's dead. And we need to get rid of that tent. What do you think, Dylan?
Make it
feel
so.
that?
Yeah.
And as Dilly agrees with getting rid of the tent, you feel a wrenching pain somewhere in your chest, both Dilly and Gwynny, as the tent disappears. And it's a pain that brings you to your knees.
Oh.
Well, we need to rethink how we do that next time, maybe. A little bit more cautious about how we say things.
Maybe y'all should have something that might, plug up that pain. Take one out. It's like plucking a hair.
Well, one thing to remember we have a teacher,
We do.
if need be, by force, but we will get our answers we need. We can't figure it out ourselves. Joel thinks he's run, but he's only a message away.
Well, we also have a tutor. We have Bitsy.
And as you say that,
Indeed.
the elevator doors open, and Bitsy and this ginormous elephant man. Stephen, please do describe your character.
A giant 7.5-foot tall anthropomorphic elephant with hands with 4 fingers, the head of an African elephant with long tusks, capped with iron caps. I don't know what those are called. Guarded in chainmail, boots, pants, long chainmail shirt. And he's holding a magical great sword in one hand. And looks like he's rather pleasant. Not angry or just not angry or
He's not foreboding. He just looks strong.
Just there. You know he's there.
Well, hell, Copy, I think one of your elephants done got out your floor.
I beg your pardon, miss.
I don't think I've ever had an
Oh
elephant.
my. Bitsy's her hands are flapping. She's like, oh no, we got off to the wrong start. Stop it. Everyone stop. No. This? Oh, I didn't actually ask your name. What is your name?
Ulrich Iron Tusk, madam.
Very nice to meet. This is Ulrich Iron Tusk, everyone. Oh, and he wants to speak to the new managers, and the shipment just came in. So if someone could talk to Captain Fairgrass,
Who is apparently standing right behind me.
and she kind of peeks out from behind him and gives a little wave and a smirk.
Oh shit, this would be the greatest time to have a fucking chrono ship and fucking wizard stop time before fucking Mr. Dilly says something.
And
Dilly, you don't even need to roll perception. You immediately
Hold on.
recognize. Sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I was in the restroom.
Oh,
and I
I'm
couldn't,
sorry.
Want to pee and talk.
can I move the guard off into the
as soon as
corner or
this-
something?
Yeah.
I'm
Out of
sorry.
the elevator.
Dilly, go.
Stephen moved the guard off the elevator into the corner.
Okay.
Still bound in the hand.
Okay. And
I'm not
Dilly,
squeezing him or anything, I'm just holding him tight.
perfect.
Okay, now go.
As soon as I hear the door, I want to try to blend in with curtains or something.
Okay, roll stealth.
And I'm standing directly in front of the door with my arms crossed.
All right. Yeah, Dilly, you are essentially part of the curtains.
The glorious places are really shadowy with dark
Yeah,
rooms.
heavy curtains, thick curtains. You can very easily just
It's getting
blend in.
darker. So
Well,
yeah,
yeah. Granted, her
Because of
place doesn't have
Felicia's-
windows, but yes.
because of Felicia's influence, so it's kind of getting darker.
Okay. So yeah, there's just in general the kind of atmosphere is starting to dim a little bit, and you're just
Yeah.
part of the shadows now. And yeah, so the guard gets kind of pushed into one corner, and he's not complaining. He's just kind of standing there like, oh, I'm gonna get demotion for this. Damn it. He just seems kind of bummed.
So, Bitsy, who is this that you're bringing?
Oh,
Mr. Ulrich?
yes, he actually just showed up.
I just recently arrived after booking passage on the Neverland. And I Unfortunately, I have a bit of a problem with slavers, which I recently figured out is what the captain is doing.
Yeah.
And I'm rather keen on some answers.
Mr. Ulrich, could I bring you over here to this desk? And I'm gonna grab his hand and welcome him away from the door and away from where the mad dwarf is standing with her hands crossed, and that way he's out of the way of any stabbies that may happen.
Oh, well,
Mad
just,
twerp, I love it.
just keep an eye on the just keep an eye on the captain.
So,
No one actually trust her, right?
at the point where I figure out, go ahead.
I was gonna say, little bit of retcon here. When your mother poked her head out from behind Ulrich, you immediately recognized her. And that smirk was the same smirk she had when she threw you off a fucking boat in 3,000 feet up.
So yeah, I'm gonna come. Do you like tea?
Tea would be lovely, thank you.
Okay. And I seem to serve tea while the foreboding looks start happening.
Yeah, Copy is just uncomfortable. He's being real uncomfortable towards her. He's just gonna stare at her. Stare at the kitty.
She does not show any recognition whatsoever towards Dilly.
That's fine. I'm just gonna keep staring at her.
Okay, I'm going to ask Felicia. When I was coming into the circus, the person at the front said the circus came under new management. Are you by chance the new managers?
I'm not, but Miss Gwynny here, she would be the very angry dwarf, staring at your accompaniment. And then we got Mr. Dilly, who he's in the shadows right now somewhere.
I see.
He would be the other manager. Mr. Coffee here, he's in charge of the bestiary, and well, I guess I'm in charge of meeting and greeting. So some tea.
Yes, thank you. I take it you want the ones that arranged for the whole slave shipment thing?
No, we were not.
I see. Well, no. Well, that's good news.
We don't approve of slavery here.
Excuse me? And all of a sudden, Lily Fairgrass walks right the fuck up in all your faces. You aren't paying me. Is that what I gathered?
We did not commission slaves from you.
No, but you did inherit the fucking circus, and therefore you inherited the goddamn contracts.
Lily?
Yes. Who the fuck are you?
And I'll come out of the shadows.
Oh shit, you look like your dad. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, awesome.
Witch bolt.
What?
Does 18 hit? Does 18 hit?
No.
18 does not hit?
No.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Miss?
I wish it did, though. Because I hate this bitch. I hate playing her.
Sneak attack with a dagger.
Come on.
Let's see here.
I have another lightning bolt, so I might hit her with that, actually. Yeah.
Guys, it's 19. It's
Where
19. It's 19 to hit. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
That's fine. I get 2 attacks per action, so I'm going to try Witch Bolt again.
Okay.
And I roll a natural 1. So, okay.
Dagger. 11.
No.
But I get 2 attacks too, so I'm going to try again.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh wow, okay. That'll do. Fuck it. I'm gonna sacrifice this spell slot. Alright.
23.
Yes. Where?
Nice.
Tell me how it happens.
Okay, so as Dilly's coming out of the shadows and attempting to attack her, and it's kind of going off to one side, I come in from the side and absolutely stick a dagger in her ribs. And let's see here. That's the damage, and hang on 1 second.
Holy shit. Straight up attacking his mama.
And there's the sneak attack, 18. So
Holy shit.
A total of 22 points of damage.
Dippy, you're not gonna like me. I'm sorry.
And then I'm going to go ahead and take my bonus action to disengage and move away as quickly as possible.
Go for it.
Can I still use my bonus action
Yes.
on this?
Good.
I'm going to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Okay, if I'm interrogating.
Or
Okay.
we'd just like to soften her up a little bit first.
25 to hit.
Yep.
We have a reason to. She threw us off the ship.
Oh,
damage.
do this.
Yes. So Ulrich is standing there watching us do this.
Ulrich is going like, what the why?
And the other was a miss, so that'll end that turn. Thank you.
Okay. Hold on.
Dippy, can she make a dexterity saving throw, please? As I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt and sacrifice my last 4th level slot.
Okay, yeah. She got...
This is a surprise round. You don't do anything.
I'm not.
You're not in combat.
I'm wondering
She
how
got
how
a 17.
That fails. Okay.
Okay, great.
So that means it's gonna be 9d6 lightning damage. Let me see what happens with that. Roll 9d6, please. That's 33 lightning damage as she gets shocked all to hell
You said 33?
by 33 lightning damage. Yes, ma'am.
She's dead.
No, she's unconscious. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and see here.
Yeah, Bitsy is screaming, and she's wearing like one of those like fluffy aprons, so it looks even worse. She's clutching her pearls and screaming, as only Betty White can do.
I would like to do a medicine check to see if I can stabilize her.
Go for it.
Hold on 1 second here. My character.
It might actually be better if I do that.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll let our new person do that.
Ulrich just watches this happen like, whoa, hold up.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What the hell are you guys doing?
They're going to have to stop me from... They're going to have to stop Billy from plunging his dagger into her head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Everybody make a collective strength saving throw.
Right. Let me get my character sheet back up here. It's reloading.
God fucking damn it. I hate math. I love the idea, but I hate math.
14 total on my end.
Okay.
Can I use my dex acrobatics to evade as contested?
Your acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is
Because they're
strength.
trying to grab me.
This is
I'm
strength.
trying to dodge them.
Oh, ooh. Ooh. Hold on, I'm going to consult with the husband on this one.
I'm using speed and against strength because I'm not that strong.
I'm a lucky man.
but I'm fast.
My strength is my dumb stat, right? So
Mine too.
I have
I rolled a 19.
yeah. So I have a 19 minus 1, so that's an 18 for that strength saving throw.
Beautiful.
I got 14 total.
Well,
Hold on.
how far is everyone from this?
Well, you're talking about from Fairgrass?
Yes.
I would be.
So I'm already on top of her, essentially.
I
I'm
would
probably
be at
less than like
least 30 feet away from her.
Okay, so Alex and I have conversed. the guy who's based in logic, who doesn't actually know D&D, because I trust that opinion sometimes when it comes to numbers. Okay, let me look at everyone's strength.
Well, also, Copy's 30 feet away.
Oh yeah,
Winnie's right there.
Copy's-
I'm right there. So actually,
I'm at
acrobatics
the
wouldn't be it. It would be
I was
my strength against Winnie's strength. Because she's right there, and I'm right there.
Okay.
And I don't know where.
I was operating on the assumption that everyone was very close to you and able to put hands on you, but yeah, if it's just...
How big is this room?
I don't know where Steven's character is, though.
He's at a table with Felicia, having tea.
I was. Until this mass attack happened, and I stood up and were try and talk sense into people.
I mean, this is all still in Gloria's manor.
Right.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be 30 feet away. You'd be at most like 15 feet away. It's not that big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right.
Right.
All right.
So
I'm 15 feet away.
is everyone going in on this to try to stop him?
Well, I got an 18 for that strength, so.
Yeah, I got 19. And Ulrich got 14.
I'm basically going to try and tackle him.
Yeah, if it's within your movement, then absolutely.
Yeah.
My movement speed is 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm...
As long as everyone is within 30 feet, like, you're all... Alex did a good analogy. He was like, I mean, if a whole bunch of football players are jumping on one dude...
Yeah, it's not on the rabbit.
It's strength on strength.
Okay.
Okay, what do I roll to see if I get a hold of it?
What?
Yeah.
Because I'm tackling this guy. I'm going to try and roll to see if...
Dilly got a 6.
crazy. But that was crazy, dude. It showed a 19 on the die.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird. Okay, though. That's fine.
Okay, so...
Because I was like, whoa, 19. I got a 23. No,
We've
like
got
you
piled
don't.
on Dilly, so that gives you a chance to stabilize the dead woman if you want.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I got +2 to medicine.
Well, don't you have a healing spell?
No,
Check your spell.
let me see.
Check your spells
I
first
think I
before you
do.
do. Maybe you have spare the dying or something.
No, I don't. I don't recall taking that.
Alicia, do you have anything that'll heal?
Yeah, I do, but I mean,
Will an 8
I really want to waste
stabilize
it.
her?
I mean, let's just get her to the point where she could talk and we can interrogate her and then we can kill her afterwards.
Yeah, and then Mr. Dilly could kill her 2 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll use healing hands, and it's for 7 hit points.
All right.
And while she's doing that, I am tying her up at the same time. I'm tying up the body so that when she wakes up, she's tied.
Ulrich doesn't mind killing her, but he wants to interrogate her first, and she can't answer if she's dead. You know?
No, she deserves death. We don't employ slavery here.
Barely, like, flutters her eyes open. Her breath is, like, so shallow that there might not even... You might not be able to feel a pulse if you were to try for it. Like, she is on the very edge of death.
Oh, well.
Oh, Dilly's going to go over to her and look at her. You were saying... What?
Holy fuck.
Where's that pretty little smirk now, mother?
Probably in my grave, you son of a bitch. I would know I am the bitch.
Soon enough.
I just want to point out real quick that we really don't need her alive to interrogate her because, Miss Winnie has got that really cool ability to be able to, kind of talk to the dead anyway.
Oh, that is true. I can do that.
Carry on.
Oh, you think
Then
I would
again, this
actually
is
have a
much more fun.
conversation with you when I had much better things to do in the afterlife?
Yeah.
I would like to use Form of Dread, where my wings kind of come out, and normally they kind of look like a mummified bat, but currently they're kind of even worse, like dehydrated mummified rat, and her eyes kind of gloss over and a white and black lights coming from it, and smoke, and she just kind of grows a little bit and fucking elongates and becomes a little bit more skeletal. And I'll post what that does.
Do I have to make a saving throw?
Yeah, let me find it. I believe it's a current. Yeah. A wisdom saving throw, or she becomes frightened. Go ahead.
Alrighty.
That there. I believe that popped up. Yep.
It did. What's the DC?
But the DC on that is a 16.
Let's go. No.
Okay, so she is now frightened.
She's frightened, and immediately her eyes get really wide, and she kind of tries to thrash her entire body out and away from people.
Shush, dear. It's all right. It's all right. And I need her to make a wisdom save of 15
Oh God.
as I cast Charm Person.
Natty 1. Let's go.
Nice.
All right. Do you need it in the screen, Charm Person, or can I just read it to you?
You can read it.
All right. You attempt to charm a humanoid you see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if I and my companions are fighting it. We're not. We're out of initiative now. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends, which is an hour, or until I or my companions do anything harmful to it. It regards me as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, a creature knows it was charmed by me, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, okay, so she is charmed, and as you kind of reach out to pat her back, she wraps around you like a spider monkey.
There, dear. It's all right now. See, it'll be all right. I'll protect you. It'll be fine.
All right. And this huge tabaxi is literally climbing on you.
That's all right. I'm used to that.
Okay. What? Yeah. Okay. Took me a second.
What?
Fuck you.
Meta. The guard. What's he doing?
He's still in the corner, and he's watching this scene with kind of a jaw dropped, but he's like, I've never seen her this calm. This is fucking weird, man.
I'm going to take my anger out on him.
Okay.
Ulrich is saying no.
Yeah, Ulrich says no because he's Ulrich's prisoner. Ulrich has him in a spell right
He's
now.
already locked up. He's
Ooh.
fine. Let's focus
Ulrich.
on this.
Listen, new guy. I do what I want here. So stand out of the way. I do.
Hey, Mr. Kitty, how about
You
this?
what army, boy?
Gentlemen,
Ooh.
and you hear Bitsy.
Hmm.
You hear Bitsy's voice snap, like it cracks like a whip in the air. Like, first of all, Gwynny and Dilly, you know this tone. You have heard it many a time growing up. But for you, Ulrich, this is an old lady literally telling you to shut the fuck up. And she says, "Hey, all of you, shut the fuck up. Focus."
I'm gonna go
And I'm
destroy
just-
the Neverland.
Yeah, we are definitely destroying the Neverland. But before we do that, I would like to find out, first off, how many children just were disembarked from it, and whether there are any left on the Neverland that we need to rescue.
I do not believe there are any more on there. Last I saw, the children were at the orphanage.
All right, we need to go and get them from the orphanage.
I believe the only person left on the Neverland is Captain Phineas.
But he
We need
needs
to
to
go-
die as well.
We should go to the ship first.
Yes, agreed. Shall we take her with us?
Yeah, let's make her watch as we destroy her beautiful ship. I think that's great.
I do
Wait.
think that's fitting.
Before we do all,
Wait,
I'm going to ask the guard something.
wait.
Wait,
One
let him.
second.
First with
Why
Dilly.
would we destroy this ship?
It ain't used no more.
Well, we take it, but we don't use it for slavery, indeed.
Ooh.
I mean, that's the point. How about we investigate the ship and make sure that it can be taken without being causing us problems, and make sure it's not cursed or anything like that?
That makes sense.
Hmm.
I'm willing to help you out with that.
An investigation should be done before we decide what to do, indeed.
Yes, and we definitely need to get the captain off of that ship and make him a prisoner as well.
The first thing is, I'm going to ask the guard, how long have you been working on this crew?
Years? Like,
I see.
like 10 of them? Like 10 years. Like,
So you've been a
Maybe.
guard on a slaver ship for a ship that enslaves children for 10 years?
I haven't,
Willingly?
like, I mean, no. I didn't, it wasn't like willingly.
Does he look familiar
What
to
was
either
it like?
of you?
If it wasn't willingly, what was it like?
Does he look familiar?
Go ahead and roll history.
10 years. I mean, we've been off the ship for way longer than that, but
Okay.
Well, you didn't really let him
13.
finish. He said 10 years, maybe 20, maybe 30. I don't know.
13 though.
Yeah, no, you don't recognize him.
No.
Do you recognize? Do you remember 20 years ago when a very small tabaxi child and a dwarf baby were thrown off the ship?
I mean, I remember when Mrs. Captain Fairgrass like threw her kid off, and then there was like a weird dwarf baby with a beard. Oh shit, that was you.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
That was-
I kind of actually do remember that. That was a
Remember-
weird day.
Do you remember why it happened?
Well, I mean, like, what do you mean, why?
Why did Captain Fairgrass throw her child off the ship?
She does it whenever she has a kid.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like her extra pocket money, I guess. She makes full profit off of it instead of having to like give 20%.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How many children have you seen go off and on that boat being sold into slavery?
I don't know. That's a big, huge number.
Okay, one more question. Have you ever stuck up and said anything on the account of any of these children?
Or was it a case that you couldn't?
Oh yeah, no, I did once. And then he holds up his left hand, and you see that aside from his thumb, he doesn't have fucking fingers.
Well.
Any second thoughts on?
I spoke up 4 times, and he like shows again. Like, see, that's why 4 fingers are gone.
I'm gonna lean in real close to him and whisper something to him, and I'll TM it to you.
I like secrets when I'm involved.
I'm gonna take out my lipstick out of my little pocket here, and I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna cast Friends on him.
Okay. Oh, dog, his answer to you is no. That was the last time I fucked up.
And I'm gonna, when he answers me, I'm gonna look at Gwenny and Felicia. Let this one live.
He's, as far as I'm concerned, Dilly, he's your responsibility.
Just let him go.
Alright. You lot seem to know more about what's going on, so it's none of my business then. I let the hand drop. Let go of the hand.
Oh shit, man. Thanks.
Leave.
Oh, okay, cool. Like, should I like totally leave, or could I like maybe like do the circus thing for a minute?
Leave.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
It might best be
No,
well.
I get it. It's fine. You guys are going through some shit. I'm gone. Thank you, by the way. And he'll just meander his way out. His name was Doug, by the way.
Of course it was.
We need a new
Now,
dog.
my dear friend, let us go to your ship, and you can introduce us to your captain.
Yeah, I could if I could fucking walk.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll make sure that you can get there. Ulrich, are you strong enough to carry her?
How much does she weigh?
Like 130 on a fat day.
You could carry 3 times your weight.
See with the hold on.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah, give 1 second. I'm doing something meta real quick. The weight limit on this. Oh! I have a better idea. Give me just a few moments, and I'll whip something up and carry her on.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, go ahead, Dilly.
I pull out my.
Why bother doing that? Just drag her. She doesn't deserve to be carried on anything.
I'd kind of like to keep her alive until after we get done with the ship. Time enough to kill her then.
So don't drag her over anything sharp.
Lad, I get it. You have every reason to be angry. But we have to be pragmatic about this.
And you cast what?
Tensor's floating disc. It can lift up to 500 pounds.
Yeah, Tensor's floating disc.
I've got that as a ritual. I'm a ritual caster. It lasts up to an hour.
Is any... She's gonna flop herself off of it as often as possible.
Oh, we're going to tie her down.
There you go.
It's about 3 feet in diameter, 1 inch thick. Well, it's 3 feet above the ground.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you
You
guys
can
are you're
hold-
holding her onto this disc while you're taking her where exactly?
To the ship.
Go back to the ship.
Great. Okay, so you guys reach the ship. You see the gangplank. It's still down and ramped up. And you very easily, because the children are no longer manning the ship and there's only like a ghost crew at this point, you very easily walk on.
Oh, Captain! Captain Phineas!
Oi! And you see a very large, round man, like round enough that he has to go sideways through the doorways.
Oh, yo, can I cast thaumaturgy and slam the door shut, please?
I mean,
I just want to see him roll.
you could
want to see him.
You could try.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy
Fuck,
while he's walking through
unless
the door.
you get a nat 1, you're gonna fucking win.
I don't think I roll anything for thaumaturgy.
No, thaumaturgy doesn't roll.
What do I have to roll a save?
He's not casting it on you, he's
No.
casting it on the door.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would probably be your dex to see if he can outmaneuver the door.
He didn't. His entire like forearm gets caught in the door, and he just starts screaming, "Ah!" and then opens the door and looks at you guys like, "The fuck! Get off my goddamn ship!
I don't think so.
Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
With that, I'm going to kick the tensor's disc up a little bit.
Look at new management.
What?
Yeah.
Do you know her?
What's new management?
I know her.
Do you know her?
Why have you incapacitated my co-captain?
Because we're kind
He's
of
an idiot.
I incapacitated my mother because many years ago she kicked me off this very ship.
Oh my god, how many fucking kids have come on this ship and said the same exact fucking thing? I don't care.
I'm attacking him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
for
also gonna
attack.
slam the door shut again.
Ah!
Dagger. Oh,
Dagger
come on.
time! Yeah! Kill him, Mr.
10
King.
probably don't hit.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
He kind of he dodges your dagger attack.
19.
19 absolutely hits.
Stunning strike.
Oh
As
Jesus!
well as 7 damage.
Hold on, I have to do fucking math now. Hold on. God
I
damn it.
still.
Go ahead, Steven. I'm sorry.
If we're not doing initiative, since he got hit by a stunning strike, I'm gonna go ahead and use another Maximilian's Earthen Grasp to grab hold of him.
Okay, that is a question that Alex pulled up that I should probably ask you guys that I didn't ask before. I am not a fan of initiative. Because real fights don't fucking use initiative.
It's your game. It's your game, Dippy.
Initiative just
Is that like
organizes
okay?
it.
Is that comfortable for you guys? Like that you can just
I
kind
work
of
with
do
it.
whatever the fuck you want when you want?
Well, initiative
I'm
just
good.
keeps track of the battle. That's all it does. So
And
that everybody.
that for me
This
is
is
like
to help
I
people
don't really
understand.
look at
Keeping
the
score.
game as like, oh, here's a battle happening. No, like you just like fucked someone's day up and they're gonna respond and that's what's gonna happen. And if anyone else wants to jump in, so be it.
I think we can do a kind of an unofficial initiative and just keep the order in which we actually do things.
As long as you keep track of who's attacking, that's all it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my main thing is like I hate numbers, so my biggest issue is like I'm just trying to fucking keep track of health points.
We'll help you.
Yeah.
We'll help you with
Well,
that. Don't worry about it.
Here's our official initiative right now. You want our official initiative? I'll give it to you.
Let's go.
Dilly's always going to go first because he's a monk.
Yep.
I'm always going to go second because of sneak attack.
There we go.
Okay.
Right.
Felicia is a caster, and so is Copy.
I go after the bard.
Okay, so the bard will come next, and then Felicia will go last in our group, and then the first one into an organized combat is going to be Ulrich. And in the secondary combat, he could decide whether he wants to attack or not. If he does, he takes my place and I go third.
I'm casting a spell right now.
Yeah, so it's Dilly. It's always Dilly first, and then Ulrich or me.
Sounds fair. I like it.
Okay. So there's your permanent. There's your permanent initiative.
Okay.
Right.
So for stunning strike, you got to beat a DC of Constitution saving throw of 15.
17.
You beat it.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I love it when you guys beat the shit out of my NPCs. Like, I get genuinely disappointed when I roll higher.
And to complete what I want to
You
do
can
then,
hear it.
I'll follow it up with Flurry of Blows. And then that'll end what I'm doing.
Let's go.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 14 don't hit.
No.
Rolling like crap, man. Then that one. Jesus.
No.
Alright.
But you did hit with one blow, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ulrich, you're up.
Maximilian's Earth and Grass. You guys got to do a strength saving throw of 13.
Okay.
And I forgot to do this earlier, but when it's cast, the target takes 2d6 damage immediately.
Okay,
Damn it.
I will incorporate that this time.
And it.
Oh,
and it
natural fucking one. I'm having such a good day. Oh my god. I'm
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll
I almost want to take a picture of this. This is like my, third natty one today. I'm so happy.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's rolling like yucky. Alright.
I love rolling yucky as DM.
Okay, he just took 3 bludgeoning damage.
Perfect. Okay. Fuck
And now he's
that.
restrained.
Okay.
And I lift my crossbow, put it about chest level with him because I can't get it any higher as the size person that I am. And I look him dead in the eyes and I say, "Give me a fucking reason."
I don't have one.
Oh, very, very good, very good. Can we tie him up?
Yeah, because this hand shouldn't be lasting this long. I shouldn't have been able to pull it along as I did.
Well, he's also not fighting against you guys now because he's terrified of you.
We still want him tied up. I still want him tied up.
What's his crew doing?
His crew?
Didn't you say there was a skeleton crew of a couple people?
Skeleton crew in the sense of, like, they're scattering around trying to avoid all of you.
They're literally skeletons?
No, like, there are other guards who were supposed to be following, but they're now not trying to follow, and they're trying to just, like, quit their jobs really quickly.
I want to make an investigation check if I can.
Go for it.
I want to know if my parents are on board.
Okay.
Okay, is this Phineas guy tied up?
Yeah.
Yes, he's tied
Did he
up.
just come out of his cabin?
I also need to still do the math with all the damage you guys just did to him, so hold on a second. Well,
it wasn't that much, actually. We didn't do that much damage.
okay.
Yeah, thank God I didn't cast any spells on him, or get to.
Miss Queenie,
17. Yes, Felicia.
what are you doing?
Dilly fell off the ship. Dilly was thrown off the ship. I apparently jumped off the ship. And I want to know why I jumped off the ship. And I never knew my parents. So, I mean, I was a baby. I have to believe my parents were on the ship.
Quick question.
Yes.
Dippy, when the Phineas came through the door, was it out the door of his cabin?
Where were you guys?
We had just gotten onto the
We're
ship.
in the main deck.
Oh yeah, he kind of just walked like out of it. You know how that like most ships have that like weird like panel with a door in the middle, and that's usually the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where he came out of.
If that's his quarters, I'm going to go ahead and go over there to investigate his quarters, see what I can dig up.
Okay, you also roll me investigation.
Okay.
So while she's like looking around and stuff, I'm gonna pull out an eyelash, and I got this little pouch here, and I'm gonna dip it in the powder, and then I'm gonna stick it right on her forehead, and I'm gonna give it a kiss. And when I do, it's gonna go ahead and use invisibility on her, and then that way she's able to sneak around and not have to worry about nothing.
Okay. 23.
Okay. All right. So, we will. Jesus fucking Christ. You guys are real fucking me over. Okay. So.
What did you expect?
Nothing fucking less than this, honestly.
Felicia. And I'm going to walk over to my mother and look down at her. Can you heal her a bit more?
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I can't. But if it makes you feel any better, I constantly live between death and life. So, I mean, I could help garner her over the edge.
1 second. Captain,
Yes.
where's your healing place?
Oh, shit. There's
Yes.
fucking...
You have to have a potion or healer.
There's first aid in every bathroom. Oh, can you hear me? I feel like I cut out for a second. He says, for fuck's sake, there's first aid in every bathroom. Just look behind the mirror.
I'd like to see if there's like a healing potion or something on board.
Well, when he says there's a first aid kit behind every mirror, like, he means it.
I'm going to go ahead and look for that, but I'm also looking for my parents, and I rolled a 17 investigation.
And with your 17, as you're looking in, you're opening doors and kind of peeking in to see, like, is this a bathroom? No? Okay. But then you open a door and you look in and you see pictures of you on the wall.
Remember, you're invisible.
Yeah, I'm invisible. I'm going to go in and search the area of this of whatever room this is.
Okay.
And while they're all doing that, I'm investigating the captain's quarters, see what I can dig up there.
Yes.
Anything useful.
Just let you know my plan. I'm going to heal her and pull the anchor.
Oh.
So we start floating up.
Oh, shit. I mean,
Okay.
You won't start floating up. You'll just start floating continuously forward because the sails are still up.
Well, then I'll make one of those crew members fucking take it up.
All right. So, Steven, you're investigating the captain's quarters. And with your role, what are you looking for specifically?
Ship's logs, any contracts, captain's journals.
You do find you find the captain's journal, but it's not like the normal captain's journal that would have been turned into a port. It's his personal journal.
Oh, that's just fine. I just want to know what's been going on with this ship. Why he's hauling these kids. Who's paying him and stuff like that.
Oh, you see a lot of mentions of Gloria, of Joel, of the circus, of I'm
looking for records and stuff like that.
You would not be finding records. Unfortunately, he doesn't really keep those. He kind of just like logs all of his shit in a personal journal.
By all means. Is there any contracts or anything like that?
Not so much contracts. Those you do find a couple of contracts, but they're not fully signed, so it's questionable whether or not they're real contracts. And you realize at that point, the circus might not have been legally doing any trades with children.
So how the hell is he doing this?
In his journal, you also see that he has a ledger of money that has been incoming and outgoing for decades, and he's very fucking well off, and he's very well known, and he has a lot of goddamn names in that little black book.
Really? I'm pocketing that.
Take it. I'll figure that shit out over the next week.
I'm alone in the captain's quarters. I have no idea who these people are, and well...
Anybody want to tell him to look for something while he's in there? I can't because I'm in the other room.
Money.
I'm just worried about how many kids.
I'll see if I can find a lockbox or something. Go ahead and roll.
Well, I mean, your roll, you do find a lockbox. Just roll me, Jesus, what's lockpicking? I'm not near my computer right now.
You
It's a
gotta have a
dex.
lockpick. It's
I'll
dex
just-
if you-
Can I carry the lockbox out?
Yeah, absolutely. You can just take
I'll
it.
go ahead. And are there any valuables or stuff like that in here?
I mean, all of his clothes are expensive. His rug is expensive. Like, everything in the cabin is lavish and wealthy. And yeah, there's like a couple of watches on the counter, like on his cabinet dresser. Like the dude
I'm in
has
loot
been
mode
spending
right
his booty.
I'm in loot mode right now.
Okay. I can totally. Okay, all right. After we'll retcon this, I will have you roll like 6 D100s.
Okay.
Okay, to see what useless shit you find.
Okay, give me just a minute. I'll go ahead and roll that. And,
Let's go.
first one coming up.
You can roll 60-100, it'll show.
Are
Just R and then exclamation point R space 6D100.
okay. 6
So
D
while that's going on,
0 0.
you folks may feel the ship lurch or whatever it might do.
Okay. B.
Yeah, she sees it.
Okay.
So, what'd you say Dilly is doing?
Billy's taking that captain or a crew member.
Yeah, it's the captain. You have the captain now. Your mom is the co-captain. You have the captain.
So
I mean the first mate?
he's had him take him up about 500 feet and just do a little circle pattern. And he's also healed his mother a little bit.
All right. And how much has his mother been healed for?
I don't know. I don't know what to roll. I just say enough that she's a little more awake and aware.
Okay.
A little more coherent.
Dippy, can I tell you how I handled this in one of my games?
I was thinking 1d4. How'd you do it?
I asked them to make a medicine check, and with a successful medicine check, I allowed them to expend one of their own hit dice.
Let's do that then.
Huh. 12.
Shit, okay.
Jeez, what a terrible roll.
No, 10 is a fail, and 11 and 12, 11 up is a success.
Yeah, that's good.
It's just like death saves and death fails.
Oh no, it's under rest. Go to short rest.
All
So
right,
you're-
and okay, hold on
It'd be
one
a
second.
1d8.
I roll the 1d8.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll roll a 1d8. She gets 9 hit points.
Perfecto. She can actually stand on her own now.
But yeah, she's bound.
So I take it I've dismissed the disc.
No, you don't need to. You can leave it.
It's still there.
Okay, it's just if she's
Put the
standing.
lockbox on it.
Okay, I call it to.
So after that,
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to take her over to where the gangplank is and push the gate open.
Ooh.
And I'll just say, this is a fond memory. And I'm going to kick her off the ship.
And she's bound.
And
She's bound. She's injured.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, like, she has no way of defending herself from this happening, so yep, she goes into the fucking water.
Oh, we're above ground.
Oh, that's correct also.
Yeah.
She goes fucking splat.
That's the end of my turn.
And you're all now out of initiative.
And I'm searching the room where there's pictures of me on the wall.
And in that room, there's a very old, clearly handmade quilt that's laid over the bed as the comforter. The pillowcases are hand sewn. Like, everything fabric in this room is handmade and cared for and delicately taken after. And it's also very clear that the only pictures, of which there are many in this room, are of you.
At what age?
Every age.
I'm going to go ahead and go out and say, Dilly, I'm still invisible. Dilly.
So Dilly, you're just kind of like standing there, and all of a sudden you hear Gwynny's voice go, Dilly, Dilly.
Yes. I'm still kind of looking down off the edge.
I need you to come here a minute.
All right.
Go ahead, Mr. Cuddy. I got this.
Shut the little gate. I'm going to fist bump Copy up to bend way down. My dude. And I'll follow Gwynny. Well, her voice.
And my voice is breaking as I lead him into the room and
Winnie.
I show him. Tilly?
Gwynny, you know we'll find things we might not like here.
I know.
And I'll look and see the pictures of her at all ages, you said?
All ages.
It appears Joel and Gloria have a few more secrets.
More lies.
More, well, you have to deny it for it to be a lie first. More deception, maybe.
And I will go ahead and take a picture of myself as a infant, and a picture of myself as a young child, and a picture of myself as a teenager off of the wall. In their frames.
Winnie,
Yes.
have you taken a good look at the crew?
I'll get to that.
Excuse me. Why are you in our room?
Uh-oh.
And all she can see is you, Dilly.
Hi.
What do I see?
As you turn around, Dilly, you see a carbon fucking copy of Gwynny. And
Would she
also
recognize me?
a red-headed man. No, they don't they're very confused. They're just kind of like, hi.
Would I recognize them? They may have been kind to me while I was on this ship.
Roll history.
Fucking one? Get the fuck out of here.
Nope, you don't recognize them at all. But you do recognize that they Gwynny has red hair and a red beard, and this woman has red hair and a red beard, and the tiny man standing next to her has red hair and a red beard. So maybe. Gwynny, you can go ahead and roll me history at advantage.
Okay.
I changed my dice. God damn it. That pissed me off. It's like the fourth natural one I've rolled today.
I'm like so happy with the fact that I've been rolling shit all day.
I don't mind rolling shit, but fuck, dude. That's a lot of natural ones and twos and threes. It's getting irritating. I changed my dice out. I had the fuzzy dice on. Nope.
Oh shit!
That is 21.
Yeah. Those are your fucking parents. Flat out, 100%. You're peeking around Dilly, and they don't notice you because they're looking up at Dilly, but you recognize them immediately.
She's invisible.
And you're invisible, so they don't even fucking see you.
I don't drop the invisibility, but I move in front of Dilly, directly in front of him, stepping, like, kind of using him as my shield behind me. And with tears in my eyes, I just say, "Why?"
Can't I just touch her to break her invisibility?
And the red-headed, bearded woman in front of Dilly kind of is still staring up at him, and she's like, "Why? What, honey?" And your voice is weird.
No, that's not my voice.
Oh.
It's the voice of your daughter.
And now I drop the invisibility.
The male dwarf immediately faints. He rolled a nat one. Oh my god, he's so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just really cute. Anyway, Mama Dwarf kind of takes a few steps back and stares. No. No. And she's getting angrier as she says it.
Why?
We had to. We had to. No.
Why?
Get her out of here. And she's looking at Dilly again. Get her out. Get her out.
What for?
Go. Both of you go. You're him.
Me.
You're him.
Yes.
Both of you get out.
Winnie?
Yes, brother.
You know, we're very high in the air right now.
I know.
All right.
Why?
Please go. Where is she? What did Captain?
Just one thing.
What did you do,
Just
to
a
Captain
moment.
Fairgrass?
And I'm going to leave you two alone for a minute.
No. No.
I'm the new owner of this ship.
And I.
Indeed.
She's gone?
Have a nice talk.
Wait. And
I'm going to walk out and close the door.
And the second Dilly leaves, this dwarven woman, is going to rush forward and try to embrace Gwynny.
And I straight armor.
Oh, but she's gone.
But why?
Oh. Your father, we should resuscitate him real quick.
Why?
I'm gonna do it. And she'll go over and heal him. She's gonna roll a 2. He gets a 2 to health. So he's conscious. And then they both kind of like owlishly blink at her. Oh, Gwynny. Oh, it's our dear Gwynny.
No, I'm not your dear anything. You can tell me why.
We had to.
Why?
It was either that or you spending the rest of your life on the ship.
With you.
Well, yes.
Did you think I would rather be here with you than alone? Than in an orphanage? Than be sold as a slave? Than be used? Than be bound to this infernal game? Did you think that maybe being with you might have been the better thing?
You couldn't be with us.
You just said I could.
Well, I mean, you could in the sense of becoming a slave to the ship.
I was a slave either way. I remained a slave.
And her mother absolutely like starts sobbing and like throws herself on her knees and just like hugs Gwynny around the waist and just starts sobbing like, we didn't know. We thought it was going to be better. We were told it was going to be better.
Told by whom?
Lily. Of course it was Lily.
And you believed her.
Why wouldn't we?
Why would you? Just a minute. Just a minute.
She'd never lied to us before.
Has now.
Okay.
They look pretty devastated.
And hold on.
I'll be back. Just
Hold on.
Oh God.
They got someone at the door.
Bogey's going wild.
Folks gone wild.
I'd pay like a subscription for that, I guess.
The fat man is on the deck of the ship.
Huh?
Oh boy. Is that Tubby Man still on the deck of the ship?
Which tubby
The
man?
the one that I basically smashed into the door.
Oh yeah, if you haven't let him leave, then yeah.
Oh, so he's still stuck in the door?
Yes.
I feel like being an asshole and just slamming the door again on him.
Yeah, he's
There's
stuck.
this, guys, just so you know what happens.
Do I leash on him?
Yeah, leave the leash on him. There's this church group that comes around and tries to give us free food. But they don't use gloves and they don't wear masks, and we always have to tell them no.
That's gross.
Oh my God. You would think if you're gonna go door to door that you would respect people enough to fucking protect them.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about you, but protect me when you come to my fucking door, you piece of actual shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't come to my door without fucking protection on.
God.
You ain't coming in my fucking vagina without no protection either. Fuck
I
off.
mean, like, I can't say that much, but like, yes, to the first part.
Oh, you're married, so.
I'm married,
so,
but like,
whatever you were saying, I didn't hear there, baby, at the end.
oh shit.
She was devastated. Mom.
Yeah, and I pointed out to her that why did they believe Lily Fairgrass?
What the fuck?
Sorry, I had to yell at the dogs. Get the fuck inside.
Yeah,
Don't let them eat the ferrets.
Yell at mine.
No, they're okay. Like legitimately, our back, fence neighbor came to our house one day and was like, "Can I take your fence down and install a concrete block in the ground so our dogs won't bite each other's fucking noses anymore?" And I said yes, and then offered him money, and he was like, "No, I don't need money. I just want to make sure the dogs are safe." But like now, Negan currently has a pink nose because he has rubbed his black nose raw on the goddamn concrete barrier.
He'll figure it out.
Don't nobody want your fucking Karen ass looking face up in this
figure
place.
it out. This is like the third week in a row that he's been raw on the nose. Like he just doesn't fucking get it.
There's a fucking Karen looking at the house across the way from us. Bitch, don't nobody want you here.
Dippy?
Yeah?
What's something that is, do a little research and find something that makes dogs averse through smell or something like that and put that on that barrier.
We've tried apple bitters. There's like a skunk spray that you can use. We've done that. That actually...
My dog hates weed.
Then like the skunk spray oddly makes them like go towards the fence faster. It's like they smell a predator and they're like, I want to smell dead.
How about capsaicin?
I feel like that's just mean.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so mean.
You know what? Mean one saves his nose from being raw.
It's true. Like, mean will prevent him from being injured, but at the same time, that's so fucked up.
I had some arthritis shit with that in it. And fucking, I didn't realize how potent the oil was. And took a shower and it went down my ass crack. Oh my fucking god, it was the worst.
Oh my god, okay, so the CBD oil, like the CBD rub with menthol that I got from like my last job, I did take a shower to try to like wash it off, and it was on my back, like shoulder blade, and it went right down my ass crack and into my goddamn vagina, and I sat in the shower and cried for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
Like, holy shit, why the minty freshness is not fucking good.
It's not, agreed.
I don't give a fuck if my vagina feels nice and fresh. I fucking hate this.
Are we gonna play D&D or talk about burning zipper slots?
God damn it, Steven.
Burning slots. Burning slot.
Burning zipper slots.
It's both. It's gonna be both.
What?
You should be used to this by now.
Nobody caught.
Always goes to anal. I did.
I didn't. I'm sorry. But
Machina.
Oh yeah, nope. Zero reference there.
Scanlan calls the ziggurat they're attacking a zipper twat.
I will watch that clip eventually.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I haven't watched... Okay, I was waiting until all of the episodes came out, and then I was trying to convince Alex to watch it with me.
Yeah, they're all out now, so you can watch it together. Anyway, back to game. So,
okay, sorry.
Poignant moment with Winnie's mom and the dad.
Yes. So she's asking why. And they've just told her, because we had no other choice.
And Gwynnie says, I want you to come to the circus with me. I have a place where you can stay and we can talk and you can decide what you're going to do. But you are free now. You are no longer slaves. I won't make you stay with me. I don't ask that.
Oh, honey.
But
No, we would love to stay with you. We would.
No, it's dangerous if you stay with me. But I do want you to come with me for long enough for us to figure out where you can go that you'll be safe.
And they both nod, but they clearly are exhibiting like body language behavior of like, we just really want to hug you.
And I look at them and I say, it's too soon. Let's get off of the ship and then we'll talk, okay? For now, pack up the things that you think you want to keep forever and bring them with you.
Oh, yes, of
And
course.
if we have to, we'll get somebody to carry them for you.
Okay. And her mother very busily starts like packing shit into their trunks while her dad just openly stares at her.
I'm gonna open the door and go in.
Oh my God. And he backs up.
This is my brother.
Oh, you're awake.
That's not, no, it's, oh, okay. Yes, hello.
Yeah.
And he'll walk forward and kind of extend his hand. He is a very tiny fucking dwarf.
Tilly,
Ever
they
touch
are my
me.
parents. And
Yes.
they thought they were...
Yes. I was listening at the door.
Oh, okay.
No need for them to pack. They could just stay on the ship for now.
What?
No, I can't talk to them on the ship. I need them to come to the circus for at least a little while.
Well,
And I
that's
don't-
fine. But probably no need to pack their things if they need a place to stay.
They can stay in my new floor.
Of
That's
course.
why I was having them pack their things.
Whatever you think is best. Just laying out the options.
My brother is right. Just bring enough for 1 or 2 nights, and then we'll decide from there.
Yes, that will give us time to search the ship well and figure out what we want to do with it.
Yes, I think that's right. That's best. Yeah, just pack enough for 1 or 2 nights for now.
Would you like a tour of the ship? I can show you everything.
I do want a tour, but now may not be the appropriate time.
Okay, honey, just pack what we need. And he like kind of calls it into the other room, and she goes, okay.
And again, don't ever touch me.
Yeah, don't touch them.
All right.
I'll just whirl around and leave.
Okay. That is an interesting brother.
He was all I had.
I'm glad you had him, and I'm... and I'm sorry.
We'll talk more.
Okay. And he goes to help your mom pack.
And I walk out the door.
And that's where we're gonna fucking end tonight.
Oh my god! What?
What did I find?
Stories, Steven.
Next week she's gonna talk to you about what you found.
Okay, so